23-year-old school teacher who was reported missing over 2 weeks ago was rescued from Upper New York Bay by some eagle-eyed Staten Island Ferry workers just before noon on Tuesday, cops said. Hannah Upp was spotted in the water by Captain Christopher Covella while making the return trip from Manhattan's Whitehall Ferry Terminal on the John J. Markey ferry boat. Deckhands Mike Sabatino and Ephraim Washington executed the rescue and pulled Miss Upp from the water and into a small boat which transported her to St. George. She did not jump or fall from the ferry, officials said, and it is unclear exactly how she got into the water. She is currently listed in stable condition at Richmond University Medical Center in West Brighton. The Advance spoke with those involved shortly after the rescue. Here's what they had to say about the day's events.
A normal departure out of Whitehall. We were proceeding southbound, and we were coming up to Robbins Reef, and I noticed what appeared to be a head bobbing out of the water off our starboard side. I reached for the binoculars, confirmed that it actually was a person in the water. At that time, we went into our rescue operations, and we ordered the rescue boats from the New York end, rescue station number 1. And I got as close, we maneuvered the boat as close as we can to the person in the water. And then at that time we stopped the boat. We ordered the rescue boat to get underway, and it was a successful rescue of a female person retrieved from the water.
When we pulled her out, she took one gas bag.
Which then we knew she was alive.
Yeah.
Because when we first seen her floating there, upside face in the water, I honestly thought she was, I hate to say it, we honestly thought she was dead. Until we pulled her, until Ephraim lifted her out of the boat, and she gave that gasp and cried a little bit, and we knew she was alive. I mean, if she didn't give that gasp when Ephraim lifted her up, I would have started CPR on her right away. Started in the boat until he got breathing, or at least one would have just kept compressions while the other steered the boat back. At least keep circulation going, and then just we're limited to what we can do in that boat.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why sometimes it's best.
3 is pretty much maximum.
They always did, like when we do our training, we were always taught bring them back to the boat. And recently, like after last year when I had the rescue, they said bring him to St. George. He was proving that was a much better thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
If she wasn't breathing, I was going back to the boat to get any equipment that I could have used. We train and everything to pull for stuff like this, pull people out of the water when you have jumpers, fires, anything, any medical emergencies. But to now pull somebody out and then hear it's somebody that everybody's been looking for, it's a little weird.